Hello and welcome to another episode of Whatever It Is That the Fuck I Do. Today, we're going to be covering the war on gaming. Why are gamers the first and easiest targets? Whenever there's a shooting or massacre, the general media finds a way to point at gaming.
There is a element of this that makes it look like a video game, because if you think about video games, they're first-person shooters. People in a game, they're got a controller, the gun is in front of them, and they're firing. That is how a lot of young people experience weapons.
Sometimes it's not even related, blaming games when neither party was even a gamer. Long before the ESRB was formed, we've had to deal with the ignorance of non-gamers being poorly educated on what gaming even is, judging us for our hobbies without really understanding why. I've always found gaming to be unifying. It's a great topic for finding neutral ground with any fellow players. But these people want to tell us what's okay to play, the same people who think it's okay to sell real guns to kids, people who gamble, watch or play potentially violent sports, people who may have voted in a bomb-loving, warmonger, racist, sexist, xenophobic TV star who put a tax on gaming? Well, what else can we expect when games have been demonized since day one? From blaming D&D in the 80s to Anita and her crew attacking us over and over, each gamer generation has had its own hurdles to jump through. Music is also an easy and frequent target, but why does the media feel the need to attack other mediums? Why criminalize non-violent hobbies? Like, the stuff on TV is 100% wholesome. I've seen way more putrid shit on TV and movies than I will ever see in games. I mean, even looking at gaming's most shocking murder scenes and comparing them to the Saw series or the Hills Have Eyes will have most saying, the movie is way more cruel, violent, and disturbing. So maybe common media is the thing to blame. But we can't attack that Hollywood cash cow, now can we? Maybe some people have just been murdering each other since caveman days. Or maybe John Wilkes Booth was a huge gaming nerd after all, I guess. There are many controversies and hearings over our beloved hobby, but we just can't seem to admit the real issue here, that most of them were just mentally disturbed or simply assholes. People make mistakes and dumb decisions almost every day of their lives. To err is human. But who knows? In some cases, maybe gaming was the one thing keeping them sane. Maybe their online friends were helping them to suppress the real-life rage. When studying into this to write this, I found many blaming games in their muddled mind frames, but no actual admittance that the games were solely responsible. There are some cases of Mortal Kombat made me do it, but no actual proof. Aggression over gaming and real-life murder show no real correlation for the most part, and yet it's always a target as to why would a person do this. The most violent thing I've ever done over a game is break a PS1 controller. The ignorant opposition to gaming has always been a hot topic, but what about the benefits it contains for non-violent people, like better hand-eye coordination, enhanced quick decision-making skills, or even helping people to become a little less antisocial? As a person who's played all kinds of games throughout my entire life, I never feel the need to shoot Mother Brain in real life or steal a car like in any Grand Theft Auto game. So why are rational gaming minds being grouped into the assumed onslaught of negativity? We sit in our rooms and play games. We're not the ones on the streets gunning people down. Psychos are. And when they call us mindless, psychotic, blood-loving, zombie murderers, they're only helping to avoid the real issues, like the state of mental health in the US, or how the US has huge problem with guns, sexuality, and violence overall. But I guess who cares? Use us as a scapegoat and watch us just take the punch and keep on playing, because really, we're not a violent bunch. We're mostly passive and forgiving, introverted geeks. Another thing gaming teaches is how to be okay with losing, how to humbly back down and overcome through trial, not how to overreact to every little thing and play the blame game, like our opposition has somehow adopted. So to wrap things up, I'd like to invite you to investigate for yourselves. See what you think about violence and gaming. Are politicians, media, or Congress in the right to ban games, to ban ideas, ban AO titles, I personally think we've got bigger fish to fry. See ya.